Title: AITAO for being firm on my partner's relative? Me, my fiancé and his cousin plus some others are in a group chat. Today, one of friends said they weren't feeling well and was struggling to open their eyes and was sent home from work. Myself, another friend and my partner was saying he should go to the doctors and have a check over. Fiancé's cousin then comes in saying it's physical exhaustion and that friend doesn't need to see a doctor and that we're all dramatic. I responded to say, are you a doctor now? And that we care about him and want to make sure he's okay. It's better to be dramatic than to assume what's wrong with him without diagnosis. Cousin then says it's clear none of us have ever worked a proper day in our lives and don't know what it's like to be stressed. This is a common occurrence. Friend and cousin both work manual, and the rest of us have office jobs / work from home. Cousin is constantly putting us down, implying we don't do real work and that it's far less stressful working an office job than it is manual, which I would say each to their own. Completely depends on what you do and how you handle stress. At this point I'd had enough of him constantly putting us down and I told him he needs to learn when to shut up and left the chat before it escalated into anything more, as we're both fiery characters and it's not fair on my FH. Cousin then proceeds to slag me off in the chat, calling me a retard and a fucking mung and said I'm pathetic. Cousin has now also said he's not coming to our wedding and continued to name call. My partner made it clear to him that it's unacceptable and uncalled for to go with personal insults, and said no one is forcing him to come to the wedding, but he only has a limited time to change his mind because once the final numbers are in, they won't be changed. My stance now is that even if he does change his mind, I absolutely don't want him at the wedding. He's supposed to be my HB groomsman, but all he's ever done is treat me like shit and put me and everyone else around him down. This isn't an isolated incident. He talks bad about everyone behind their backs and always thinks he's right. You could prove him wrong and he will start a full-blown aggressive argument with you for it. Would I be the if I stuck to my guns that I don't want him at my wedding until he learns to apologize and have some respect?